Made it out the slums, you a slum.
Man, what's going on, y'all, man? I'm just getting off work, man. Welcome to Section 8, man. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Project Slumlord. Big 36 shit. You already know. You know what I'm saying? King of the slum world. Everything slum. Anyway, I'm just getting off work, man. It's been a minute. But I don't know. I tried to do this reaction with this breakdown probably like 2 days ago. Whole video didn't have no motherfucking sound. I'm so mad. It was like an hour and 30 minutes, so I had to just redo it over. But I still ain't seen nobody cover it yet, what I'm about to cover, so I guess it's just divine timing. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, I'm just getting off work, man, so I'm a little tired. So I probably ain't gonna have as much energy, but we gonna get this breakdown. We're gonna talk about and discuss everything going on with DjAkademiks in the sexual assault case. I covered this situation 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, however long ago, but I covered it already. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to catch up, you know what I'm saying, get right back into where we left off. Because clearly the industry just want him gone. This to me is like the industry telling that nigga, you got to go, gang. You got to go. They don't want you in here. So first, let's get into let's get into Hot 97. They talk about I guess the allegations. So we're gonna listen to what they got to say first. We're gonna break it all the way down. We're gonna get into the lawyer, we're gonna get into the girl, we're gonna get into everything. So if you want to understand everything, stay your ass right here. But let's check out what Hot 97 had to say about academics.
Speaking of buttons, man, listen, man, I don't think it's going to financially affect academics. And if you're out there and you're like, yo, what happens happening to academics? He's finished. I'm going to hit you with this button.
Oh, wow. This isn't where anyone thought you were going with the button, but I hear what you're saying.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
The people who support the likes of the people.
Hold on. I haven't seen this yet, but what I will say, let me say this before he go, right? I will say, nobody knows what actually went down between academics, the girl, and the other two dudes, all four people, but them. So everybody that's speaking on the situation is just speculation. It's nothing nobody can actually prove or nothing. Like, only people that really know went down is academics and the other three individuals involved. So just for educational purposes, this is not factual. This is all opinion-based content. But at the end of the day, we still about to get into it.
People like DjAkademiks will not be deterred from tuning in to him sitting in a closet on Twitch, disparaging whomever or to having his hip-hop takes. He's got a loyal fan base. So if that's your aim in like running this case up and getting these headlines, you getting this button because they're not tuning out. They're actually probably going to tune in more.
No, bro. So what you're saying is it's the Trump energy. Even while sitting in a courtroom and running for president,
yes,
he's still winning in 5 swing states.
Absolutely.
Same crowd for academics.
It doesn't.
You know what's crazy? This how and I don't even mean to get on no politics shit, but this how you know this is mainstream media pushing their narratives. Why you gotta talk about Trump? Like, why you bringing Trump up in this? We talk about academics, but you talk about Trump energy. When I could break down what's actually going on, the big picture. See, in America, within the states in itself, it's just a whole bunch of division. This is a sidebar, but let's just get into it real quick. in America, it's just a whole bunch of division. They got us divided between colors, races, religions, nigga, all that. Everything is just divided. They want everything divided. Period. They just want everything divided. It's literally all race of people, the poor versus the 80% versus the top 20%. What the government actually wants, well, the Democrats, what they actually want is, and I'm gonna just synopsis this in just a real short brief, real quick. What the Democrats want is they want a one world government. They want to be able to put the rule in effect, which the rule in effect just means that the 80% at the bottom don't make no vote, they don't make no laws, they don't nothing. We don't get their opinion on nothing. If you don't make $250,000 or more a year or live in the top 20%, those are the people that they want to make decisions on the future. So what the Democrats don't tell you is that they really want a one world government, a universal democracy. You want to understand what that is? You got to look up the World Economic Forum, and you got to look up the founder who founded it, Klaus Schwab. They have a thing. You also got to look up the young global leaders. Young global leaders. Those are the people that they pretty much groom these people from kids to be in these positions to push their agendas. You got to look all that up if you really want to understand what's going on. World Economic Forum, WEF, World Economic Forum, young global leaders, and you want to look up universal democracy, or you want to look up, really once you look up the World Economic Forum, it's going to tell you everything. Klaus Schwab, Hillary Clinton, Putin, Joe Biden. Joe Biden take his orders from Klaus Schwab. It's going to take you into all of this. So at the end of the day, this is just mainstream media pushing their shit. Now we can get back to DjAkademiks since they railroaded it. But I'm sorry I had to put that out there because I'm gonna do a live stream breaking down all the politics. Well, I actually did in one of my last video or live stream on this was breaking down the Democratic versus the Republican policies. So if you're not sure on what the policies actually are for these people, whether i.e. you a Democrat or a Republican, just go to that channel. Just go to my last video I posted, and that's the video. But let's get back into this.
Doesn't matter. They get what they want from academics.
Right.
The entertainment, the talk. They get to make fat jokes about him in his comments. That's what they want.
No, and listen, this is the incentive to being a bad guy. Because if you're a bad guy in American society,
it doesn't matter, bro.
Whereas, hold on, but hear me out. Whereas if you're a good guy and you try to always be good and you have a misstep,
you're fried.
You're going to get fried by the people you were being good for.
Right.
They're going to get you up out of here for the misstep. If you just say, I'm all out trash all the time.
That's right.
Those people love you. They don't ever care.
Right.
Because he keeps it real. That person keeps it real.
We seen his flaws. We're connected to his flaws.
Yeah, we also sit home in our basement and say nasty things about women who don't want to date us. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they relate, man. They relate. But yeah, if you're an academics hater,
hey, hold on. First of all, this ain't got nothing to do with academics. It's just the fact that they're mainstream media. They don't own nothing that they doing. They get a paycheck, right? So they work for somebody at somebody else's company, building somebody else's business, but they're down talking people like myself, who actually, make their own money doing what they're doing. They might not get the glory and all the views and the fame and the shine that these people get, but at the end of the day, these people don't own nothing. You got to congratulate people no matter what. It's like an independent rapper or a signed rapper. Yes, Drake may be the best fucking most famous or most richest signed rapper, right? But if you got an unsigned rapper, an independent rapper who can make 15 to 20,000 a month just off his own shit, bro, is that not like 15 to 20,000 a month? You're at least, you over $1 million a year. I guarantee you that. $10,000 a month is at least, that's $10,000. That's about 100,000. So maybe about 20,000. You'll be at like 200,000. Either way, if I could be a 200,000 there, 300,000 there off of my own shit, bro, I'm not complaining. I'm sorry. You could say what you want about me. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't need to be famous or none of that extra shit or have none of. No, I'm good. Just let me be able to live and take care of my family. So I could never respect or understand people in these positions when they say stuff like that. But let's get back to it. Damn, I'm throwing this whole conversation up. Anyway, we gonna get to the shit anyway, regardless, right?
And you think this is gonna do something to, I don't know,
well, no,
finish him off?
He'd have to literally get convicted of the crime.
But yeah, but okay. Do you think he's going to jail? Listen,
no.
There's someone on the radio in New York. What's the guy's name? He went to jail, came back, ratings booming.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. So no, it's not going to be the end, regardless. So yeah, you don't want to celebrate and start like we were watching Saucy Santana celebrate on the internet, and while it was entertaining to see Saucy celebrate the downfall, I'm with Ebro. The downfall probably won't happen.
It's not going to go like that, guys. It's not going to go like that.
And the brands don't even step away now. The YouTubes and the Spotifys, they won't even budge.
Yeah, but I mean, he's on Twitch, on YouTube. They don't care. They know what they're. You know how many.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. See, here go the little shots. At the end of the day, these people, they have an agenda. They want him gone. I'm not even a fucking Akademiks fan. I'm not even, bro. I don't even care about Akademiks, to be honest. Right? It's just. One, is good content because it's definitely gonna get some views, right? But when it comes to essay cases with men, I'm just not the guy that's gonna just assume that the motherfucker's wrong. You're innocent until proven guilty in America. And one thing that we got a problem with doing too much is just off allegations and public perception. We tend to demonize and criticize and scrutinize people before they actually even get found innocent or guilty. And at the end of the day, even when the person beat the allegations or it come out false narrative or whatever, the apology is never as loud as the motherfucking noise that they made to scrutinize and shame the person, right? It's never as loud. And at the end of the day, it's not about defending Akademiks. It's really about the fact that I've been keeping up with the shit. So I kind of know. Like, I don't care too much for Akademiks. Shout out to him because he is a staple on how to start an independent media company without having to be, you know what I'm saying, one of these niggas talking shit for somebody else shit. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, until it all come out, right? And I got a whole lot more details, but I ain't gonna spill it right now. But until it all come out and it's finally done and over with, then we can motherfucking pass our judgment. Right now, we just fans speculating. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know what the fuck actually happened. Nobody knows but those four individuals. So sitting there acting like you picking and choosing the side, that's redundant to me. It doesn't make any sense because what do you know more than the four people, or than the guy who's actually being accused that's saying he's innocent? If he say he innocent, but I can't say nothing until he get proven a liar. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, let's get back to it. This is mainstream media for your ass, though.
How much loose things have been said on Twitch on whatever that airs, or what is that? That's Amazon, right?
He's off Twitch though, isn't he? I think he's on Rumble. He's on the right wing Twitch.
Oh, okay. Wherever he's at, you know how much loose stuff goes up on there?
Yeah. I know.
You see how everything politics with these folks. It's just because we're in the politics era. I'm not even like a politics nigga, to be honest with y'all. It's just that's what they talk about so much. And I feel like they be lying. So I feel like I had to educate myself and I had to learn this shit so I could know how not to be lied to. And I could know what the fuck these people talk about, what their intentions is. Fuck what they tell you on the media. Fuck what they tell you on these cameras and shit. Fuck all that. Fuck the people who we think is prolific in our genres, whether it be music, movies, whatever. Fuck all them. Because these people don't speak when shit be fucked up with us. They don't speak up for us or nothing. So why the fuck do we need to listen to them when it's a situation like this, like the election time, and we can vote for things that can actually benefit our communities and our own families in our own society? Like, why the fuck do we listen to them and their opinions on that when we in a whole different tax bracket? Nigga, y'all problems ain't my problems. We ain't got the same type of problems, nigga, at all. Y'all worried about Joe Biden 44.6% tax. He about to add on, nigga. I'm worrying about how the fuck niggas can motherfucking why I spend $150 to $200 at the groceries and I only get motherfucking shit that can't even sustain for real. Like, it's two different. Come on, man.
And again, it pays to be a bad guy, bro.
Congratulations.
Laura, what you got today? You got any congrats on this?
Yeah, so there was this a cool art installation that was all over, the internet, the portal. So it was this cool, like, rant.
Oh no, she about to talk about that portal. Anyway, yeah, that's what they had to say about that. So let's get into who the fuck is this goddamn lawyer first off. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first person we gotta get into before we get into anything. We're gonna get into Mr. Tyrone A. Blackburn. That's the lawyer name that's on this case. Excuse me, y'all. All right, so just a little history about him. Tyrone Blackburn is a skilled plaintiff's attorney and tireless advocate who puts people first. Mr. Blackburn's practice focuses on employment and discrimination laws, sexual assault and harassment, and medical malpractice. Mr. Blackburn seeks justice for clients who feel victimized by unlawful workplace practices, including misconduct, discrimination, or harassment based on age, disability, gender, pregnancy, or sexual orientation. His education is Mr. Blackburn received his undergraduate degree from Brooklyn College, City University of New York, and his Juris Doctor from Seton Hall University School of Law in Newark, New Jersey. His admissions is in New York State, New Jersey State, Eastern District of New York, Southern District of New York, and the District of New Jersey. So he went to some pretty prestigious colleges. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a brother that's on the up and up, right? Right? That's what we think, right? Like, he seemed like a brother that, damn, we finally got us a brother that, you know what I'm saying, done overcame the odds, and he just about to do what the fuck he's supposed to be doing righteously for the community and for his people. You know what I'm saying? Which I understand his cases and shit. Like, he definitely would be helping, victimized women or victimized men, people that become victims, right? Like, so we applaud and commend that, right? But is that what the fuck he really be doing out here? No. Right? So I seen this article by the Source magazine, by Source. But the only reason why I chose this article was because, it's close to the culture. And he pretty much represents people in the culture, right? So why wouldn't we, if he's a part of the culture as a lawyer who making his name off representing people in the culture, we gonna put his ass in the culture then, nigga. So shit. So the Source ends up writing an article about him because clearly this nigga, and I seen he's been the lawyer for Lil Rod, the guy of the P. Diddy case, right? So he the dude, the lawyer for the P. Diddy case, the Lil Rod, the dude who said Diddy fondled his butthole and shit. That's his lawyer. So I read that document. I read like the court files, and I got the court files, the court documents for academic shit here too. But when I read his for Lil Rod, it just sounded like it was a whole bunch of misspellings. It sounded like, you know what I'm saying, like he write his own shit up, and it just be like some sensational shit. Like it just, I don't know. He just write it like you could tell it don't seem professional. I'm gonna say that it's not like really professional work. Even though he, apparently went to some fire ass college. So let's read this article of what Source Magazine had to say about Tyrone Blackburn. It says, in a recent development out of the Southern District of New York, attorney Tyrone Blackburn, known for representing plaintiffs in high-profile cases against celebrities, he's been scrutinized often in the limelight for his reputation. For his representation of plaintiffs against prominent figures like Sean Diddy Combs, Nicki Minaj, T.I. and Tiny, and Tiffany Haddish. Blackburn faced criticism in court filing issued by Judge Dennis Cote. The filing made in the case of Alexander Zunzurevitsky, I don't know what that name is, versus Laney Fisher, chastised Blackburn's behavior, alleging a pattern of improperly filed cases aimed at attracting media attention and pursuing defendants to settle quickly. Judge Coates' statement indicated concerns that Blackburn's actions were geared more towards generating sensational headlines rather than upholding legal integrity. The filing read, a reasonable inference from Blackburn's pattern of behavior is that he improperly files cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrass defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly. The court documents highlighted previous instances where Blackburn had received admonishment from other judges within the Southern District of New York. Counsel for various defendants, including Nicki Minaj, T.I. and Tiny, had previously accused Blackburn of engaging in what they described as sordid shakedown campaign and attempting to extract settlements from wealthy celebrities. Furthermore, the filing pointed out instances where Blackburn allegedly filed to meet his Rule 11 obligations and admitted to filing cases in federal court to increase media coverage. So he admitted to filing cases in federal court to increase media coverage. According to the court document, Blackburn's submissions were filed with sensational allegations against defendants and their counsel. Judge Coates' opinion and order explicitly stated that Blackburn's conduct warranted referral to the grievance committee of the Southern District of New York. The judge highlighted concerns regarding Blackburn's failure to conduct a reasonable inquiry to support jurisdiction assertion, and suggested that his actions appeared part of a larger pattern. So pretty much the judge pretty much saying that this nigga ain't shit. Multiple judges done filed complaints against his judges now, filing complaints against Tyrone Blackburn for writing up his own federal cases improperly, and for just being super salacious, just trying to get garner media attention to the pressure celebrities to pay quick. Because if I got let's say I got at least $250,000, fuck $250,000, let's say I got $5 million in investments, and I got business sponsors and all of the, what I'm saying? I just got people I'm doing business with. A salacious accusation can ruin all of that. Them people going to back away from that. They're not, even before you even get found innocent, they're going to back away from that. This is why I was saying people should be, you just got to chill and wait until you get the understanding of what's going on. Because, man, people's lives be ruined over accusations that don't even be true. And then come to find out, you got lawyers that's doing this shit on purpose. I mean, I get it. Everybody got to hustle. And at least he ain't taking from the poor. If you want to think about it like that, he take it from rich people. But at the end of the day, it's still motherfucking wrong. Period. And it just shows that as a lawyer, your credibility is shot. And without credibility, bro, you ain't got no business. But anyway, I reacted to this video not too long ago of academics actually speaking on this situation. So we're going to tune in. We're going to tap into that. And we're going to listen to him explain what he can explain right now because his lawyer telling him not to. Right? So, nah, that ain't it. Hold on. All right, so boom, here we go. Now we about to get into academics. Since he going through this little case right now, he can't really speak on it. But he already spoke on this public information. So we just gonna react to the video that I reacted to 4 months ago of him speaking on it. So the new viewers that don't know what's going on can actually get an understanding about this whole scenario, at least his point, right? So let's get into it.
We're going to bring you up to speed, and we're going to bring you up to speed with a few things, okay? You said, what? Is this a hoax? Got to be? Nah. Okay, now, by the way, it is a hoax. Actually, maybe you're not that stupid. But this clip is going viral, okay?
All right, so what y'all see right there, that's his ex-girlfriend in the back, the Shot Glizzy girl. Anyway, that's his ex-girlfriend in the back screaming. So he exposed everything about this situation with the SA case because of this situation right here with his girl screaming and shit.
By the way, if everybody know, I clearly said yesterday I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, the Keep It a Bean shirt. I've been wearing it for 3 days. This was last night. I come back from my studio. I done told my story. I come back from my studio to my house. There's cameras ripped out of my outside of the inside of my house. There's mad monitors broken. There's mad shit broken.
All right, so he explaining that before this night, The night before, he been for like 3 days, he been going through it with his girl, the one that's in the back screaming. So apparently, the night before this, he did a live stream. He was at his warehouse, I guess that place he told Saucy Santana to pull up at. He was there. He did a live stream and he was, explaining what was going on with his girl, that they was beefing, and that she was about to, she pretty much was holding this situation over his head. So he exposed it by talking about it the night before this video where she's screaming. So I guess when he come back to the crib, this is this situation.
I'm even talking to this individual like, yo, damn, why'd you do all this shit? She gets her phone and she sees the blogs already started posting it, and they're posting the clip where it says ex-girlfriend stole $500K from him. So she's not a public figure, so she's like, oh my god, you ruined my whole like I'm done now. Like nobody will ever. That's all people are gonna know from me. So she's drunk, by the way. This is a drunk woman. She's screaming, oh my god, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? By the way, at that time, somebody hits me and says, yo, your stream accidentally started.
So apparently saying that was his girlfriend that was screaming. It was me. I didn't put the screen back up. I ain't screaming because
that came from that. Again, somebody who's drunk don't know what's going on, or actually she do know what's going on. But for her opinion on this whole thing is, yeah, I sent a picture of you to a nigga, but I didn't post it on some public shit. Why did you have to go on your Twitch and talk about everything with me?
Oh, so this is the night, bro. This the night she sent the video of his little I didn't see the video. I mean, I didn't see the picture, but I heard everybody was saying his girl sent Adam 22 academics. I mean, not academics, Whack 100 and somebody else. She sent them a picture of this nigga dick. Like, that's crazy. Like, how you, bro, what? That's disrespectful. Well, you gotta leave that hoe alone, gang. He loved her, though. That nigga still probably fucking with that bitch, too.
With me to the world, I look crazy now. You feel me? So, whatever. So, that's that. I also really want to get to, I'm not gonna, because this not gonna really be no back and forth between me and nobody type shit. You feel me? This ain't gonna be no real back and forth with me and anybody in particular. But I also do want for the people who rock with me and who's gonna understand what the fuck I've been saying and realize I'm not coming on here like, nigga, I would have never said none of that shit if I came on here to lie.
Into it, right? So here goes the video.
Say who you were. You the one who just jumped out the woodworks. I'd have never said who you were, shorty. Okay? And I'm not even going to play because she made a video. I'm not even going to play the video you made. But what I do want to show...
That's okay. You don't got to act. I will. I'll play the video. Right? So... that's a fact. Nigga, we had her video way back then, 4 months ago. You did. Here goes the video that she dropped.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened.
Yo, no cap. Hold on. I'm from Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut originally, right? She sound like she from where I'm from. Like, she don't sound like a New Yorker. She live in Pennsylvania now, but I swear to God, this girl sound like she from Connecticut. That's how the way she talk is how people in Connecticut talk. But I grew up in the South. I'm originally born in Connecticut, but I grew up in South Carolina.
And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything?
But I live in Cali right now, so I'm not even in neither one of them states.
For you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
Nah, she went in though. She went in. She said her little shit. You feel me?
You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this. These are things that the police and
Act.
number one, first and foremost, if everything or anything you're saying is true, you would have been charged. Nothing happened. You feel me? No case, no nothing. Also, I will say this. These are things that the police and everybody else looked at their damn self. You know, unlike the Casanat incident, I will say this one was something that the police handled, not social media. It's crazy now that the police handled it, nothing happened.
So y'all know, this isn't a scenario or a case that is just happening. No, this case already happened. This case has already been closed. The police officers deemed it that she was complicit in getting a train ran on her, right? So most women that seen that clip just now seen that she was about to start the waterworks, and I'm popping that shit. I'm popping that shit right here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping that shit real. But anyway, we gotta skip forward. You feel me? Let's get back to act.
Of her at my poolside with two niggas. I said I was sleeping. I can't show you that explicit photo. I still got the image of that. Feel me? I can't post it on here clearly. But the police seen all this shit. Like they seen everything. Okay, so these are the messages. We're gonna go off like I'm not even gonna play what Shorty said because I'm not gonna do this back and forth. I'm gonna show you text messages, what the police said, and you're gonna read these messages. And remember what I said? You're gonna read these messages and just say to yourself, man, this sound like Aqua's capping. Or
I ain't gonna lie, see, that's what I like. I like when they come with the motherfucking receipts, you dig? Decisions based off of fact, do the personally me and
this whatever you want to take from that, you take from it. I was never going to even post these shits. But you got these people like trying cloud chase doing too much, my nigga. Like, y'all gotta chill. Shit, I'm already into it with like.
Now, mind you, the texts that he about to show us don't even like the texts that he about to show us. When you look at the court documents, them ain't even the same texts. It's like, I don't know if his, because again, like I said, we don't know nothing that happened. It's all speculation. Only people that know what happened is those 4 people and the police. You get what I'm saying? That's it. But from speculation, anyway, anyway, let's go.
That other Shorty, like, y'all better. All right, here we go, though. Now,
point is, the Texas, somebody either he finessed and finagled the Texas or she did. So one of them two was playing with the Texas because what he about to show plus the Texas that I got ain't the same.
I'm gonna just give y'all hopefully this is the last time I really even got to speak on it. But knowing
that ain't aged well, clearly, because here we are today.
Shit, how do I? By the way, I'm still trying to. I don't want to. I also don't want to dox nobody. Like, that's not what I'm doing this for, bro. Shit. Is it this? All right, give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, I got the first one. Here we go. I had to edit out her name and shit like that. You feel me? I had to edit out Shorty's name. But I'm gonna show you. The reason why I said that is because
he started taking too
when
long.
she was in my. This should be it.
Taking too long.
This should be it. The reason why I said that
to it yet.
This is the first message after I sent the picture. This is her. Y'all know how text messages work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you fucked my nigga, she was like, yo, don't you like girls that be fucking mad niggas? And I'm like, bruh, like I looked at you. And if she remembers this, I'm not capping. I said, men look at girls two different ways. We have girls that we could possibly wife up. They're good girls and whores. Like, why y'all always think that a nigga want a chick who fucking everybody? So that's why I was like, yo, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. Because I think when she says I'm sorry, she's finally accepting it that she did have sex with the two dudes. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I said, I guess you won, I suppose. Whatever. She says, I never meant for all that to happen. Listen, does this sound like she's saying I did nothing wrong? I know you can never look at me the same. This is what you're saying to me. By the way, this is not Cheyenne. This is not Cheyenne. For everybody, this is not Cheyenne. This is some other shit. She says, look.
Nah, that's crazy. If she's saying, if these are real texts, that's crazy. But it gotta be, because the nigga ain't locked up. This was 2 years ago. He ain't locked up yet.
I know you can't look at me the same. Okay. She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad. And I think I should talk to someone about it, like a therapist or something.
Nah, she don't sound like first of all, when a woman says, I know you can't look at me the same, she knows she fucked up. She knows she fucked up. That's true. Because that man never thought that you would, let alone fuck one of his friends. You fuck two. You got a train ran on you.
Let me see what's the next message. Give me a second. A therapist or something. Hold on. Therapist or something. Okay, cool. All right. Now this is another message. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then this is so I told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking in between all this and like on the phone and shit too. I tell her, yo, you should go get tested. Because okay, granted, you didn't mean to whatever, but you had sex with two dudes unprotected. You should probably go get tested. Bro, if I did some weird shit, nigga, I'm not telling no girl to go get, come on, dog. Come on, let's do the math. All right, anyway.
All right, so y'all see that text, right? Where she where he said, he said something about you should go get tested. Like he said to her, you should go get tested. But here go the text. And the text don't say that. The text from the court documents. But he's showing us where he says you should go get tested. But right here it says, I'm going to get tested this week. I think you should too, to make sure you're good. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga text like he's a fucking proper, like he texts like he talk like proper. And this sound like make sure you're good. Anyway, yeah. But he's about to show a few, like 4 or 5 little different text threads, but on the court documents, it's only 2. It's just this and this. But this the first text. I'm going to get tested this week. And then this the second one. But let's finish listening to him read the text to us.
Yeah, let me just download it again. And then go like this. And right here. There we go. Okay. So y'all read this message, right? Okay. Then it happens and it says, okay. She says, I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. This is what she's saying. It's unlike me to do this, and I don't even know the other guy's name. I was just laying there.
So the whole point is Shorty feel bad because she came to the nigga house. He paid for Uber to drive her 2 hours away. The nigga got home. I mean, she got to the nigga crib and she slept with 2 workers. Not even like you was locked in with the boss, but you decided to go fuck with the workers. You locked in with the boss, but you decided to go fuck with the workers. I'm sure she feels guilty about that shit. I'm sure she knows she fucked up. Because she had 2 years invested in fucking with that nigga. Probably could hit the nigga up for whatever he look out with the whoop. One night, you want to be a hot girl or a city girl, and you done fucked up the church's money.
Anyway, like at this point, I ain't gonna lie, and this is where I say I feel certain type of wrong for like, cause I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her, like, yo, you know me for like 2 years, and you like, yo, I'm mad at her. Like, I'm not really looking at it like, oh, maybe I'm thinking she's also playing games. I'm like, what you mean you don't remember doing it? Like, nigga, it's on camera. What you mean you don't remember? Anyway, so I say you call. I guess she called. She says I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit for us to figure this out. Cause it's bits and pieces.
See, he acting funny. She called, he ain't even pick up, but he said, you called? She feel away. She can feel the distance. She feel like you don't fuck with her no more. As he shouldn't. You feel me? Like he's not wrong for that. But she understands that. She feels like if he didn't give a fuck about where her pussy was, she gonna always fuck with that nigga. He will always have her. She could be married right now. He'll still have her. But because he care about where her coochie went and was at, and yeah, she smashed your homies at your crib, yeah, I'll leave her alone too. You supposed to be my little hoe, bitch. Not my homie's hoe. But okay, cool. If that's how it is, that's how it is. I still rock with you. We cool, but nah, you ain't gonna be locked in like how you was before. Now that you gonna smash my partners. It's crazy. At my crib while I'm asleep. That's crazy.
Pieces I remember, and I'm still not okay. Right?
I'm gonna just tell you what I think that mean off top. Immediately to me, when she says that, when she says, I'm considering going in for a rape testing kit.
Shit, nigga, this would have been clipped, nigga. Nigga, I would have been paying people off all type of shit, nigga. Like, the fuck?
Nah, that's wild. That's wild to even say, gang. That's crazy to even say. He talk about that's why. If that would have been true, I'd have been paying people off and all type of shit. Nah, that's crazy. You can't say no shit like that, man. What's up with you, man? He tripping.
Let me see. Got my email. Got it. Is it this? I think so. Okay. Okay, bet. So I just sent myself the new screenshot, but I'd wake up now and here we go. Bingo, download here. I said that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her like, yo, you know you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and like, you know, this like whatever, like these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the. My email, got it. Here we go. Bingo, download here. Opportunity, I guess. All right. I said that's why I told you I camera from you. Before then, I put it over here. All right, cool. Here we go. I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Remember, I'm watching this shit like, yo, bro, you know, it's like I'm watching on the camera from you. Before then, I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. All right. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. So when I was telling her, like, yo, you know, you did this, I said, bro, it's all good, bro. I don't judge, bro. It's all good. Like, I'm used to girls and, like, you know, this, like, whatever, like, these chicks, whatever. It's fine. Like, I'm not mad at you, no type of shit. I said, that's why I told you I don't judge. Trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Right? This is what she says. She says, always with you, but not this time around. I guess she's like, I guess she's saying, I'm always with you, like I'm making a choice, like with you. So literally, she's even saying, act with you. Anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you, always I'm making a choice with you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years, on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you, always. Yes, good, you, yes. But she said, I blacked out, right? Remember, I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up, right? That's when I wake her up during the night. So I hit my homies on the side. Now, I'm going to be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro.
Okay, so far, she at the house. I don't even know. I don't fucking forgot. Dang. You know it's crazy?
Like with you. So literally she's even saying, act with you. Anytime I'm with you, I'm making a choice. Always with you, always I'm making a choice with you. Remember, this is a girl I've dealt with for 2 years, on and off type shit. I'm making a choice with you, always. Yes, good, you, yes. But she said, I blacked out, right? Remember, I told you, I'm sleeping. I get woken up because my homies is leaving. I go to the guest room. I wake her up, right? That's when I wake.
Right, so that's Act stance. Act stance is he never even had sex with her. He said in his stances, he didn't even know she was there. So, regardless, like I said, we don't know. But imagine waking up, your homies telling you they leaving, and the girl, because you was drunk from a B party, and then you realize a shorty came to your crib, and then you go, and she ain't never come to you. And I ain't trying to ruin what y'all don't know, but let's go.
Wake her up during the night. So I hit my homies on the side. Now I'm gonna be honest. I hit my homies. I said, bro.
You know it's crazy. Him reiterating the story is believable because he's saying the same thing. He smashed on your side piece and his sleep. He walked in there. He seen she was naked. He told her to put her clothes on, and he told her he about to go in the kitchen to come downstairs. You know, put your clothes on and come downstairs to the kitchen. So everything he didn't say that last part just now, but everything.
Putting them in a group text, yo, what happened?
Making sure. But yeah.
I said, you know, she's like, I said, what happened last night? By the way, they ain't never tell me they had sex with her. So now I'm the one who got to kick it off by putting them in a group text, yo, what happened last night? Because shorty's acting.
Mind you, hold on. This is one other thing I got to say, right? Y'all do realize we don't know. We wouldn't know nothing about this. The girl wouldn't have never said nothing about none of this if DjAkademiks didn't tell us about it. Tripping. I don't know. Let's get back to it, though.
Acting like she wasn't with y'all doing whatever. They tell me, bro, how is she saying that? She even convinced us to give her phone back. This is what my homie said on a different text. She convinced us to give her phone back, that she could call her friend, that her friend could come over too, another girl. So that's why I'm telling her, I said, So
Nah, he should have showed us his friend Texas too. If you can show your friend Texas, ain't no doubting that you the middleman and don't know nothing because you got both parties Texas shown. You can block their names just like you blocked hers. You get what I'm saying?
I'm telling you what my homie said. They says you were trying to call and bring your friend to join it. By the way, keep in mind, if I'm not sleeping, why am I keep reiterating what another nigga is saying? I'm like a middleman, right? Look, then she says, no call was made. I assumed they'd leave at some point. It was mad awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you, not to, and I guess it says have sex with your friends. Hold on. Let me get that text message. Not to, here we go. Cool. Look. She says not, okay. She said not to have sex with your friends. He got mad. He got mad at me saying everything with Ak got to go through me first and a whole bunch of creepy stuff. Nigga, I'm sleeping, my nigga. Like, I get that somebody else, but I'm just talking about me, though. I'm talking about me right now, though. She's saying one of my people is saying that to her. I said, I don't know. This is what I'm texting her. I don't know. I'm getting two different stories. Bro, if I'm there, if I'm like present, if I'm kicking it, what y'all doing, I would be awesome two different stories. I'd be like, no, that's what happened. I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I said, I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. After you text me, I literally tell her, I didn't ask my homies nothing about that night until right now when you text me, right? Then she says, I wish I could see the entire video, how I got upstairs after the pool, and when the other guy got naked on top of me. Everyone was gone when I got up.
That's a valid question, though. How she got upstairs?
Then I think the last one is the last.
Hell no. Matter of fact, my thing is, hold on, bitch. If you my bitch, I paid whatever for you to drive 2 hours in the Uber to come see me. I don't give a fuck how drunk I am. Since when do any man that see this or watching this right now leave a woman leave it in the comments if you was to pull up to your sneaky link house and they in the house sleep drunk, are you gonna just kick it with the homeboys, or are you gonna take it and like tell them to take you to the room so you can go with who invited you over there? Like, why she never made it to where he was at all? Like, you're not coming to my house and think it's okay for you to. I don't care if I'm asleep or not. Like, you supposed to come straight to the room. Like, you're not about to be kicking it. If you the type of girl that's gonna kick it with my partners, I already know what type of time you on. Yeah, the type of shit that's going on, that train shit. Bitch, you for the game.
Message.
Oh shit. Motherfucker alarm was going off.
Wait, is this the same one? Oh, okay, so I gotta put 60. Okay. All right. So the next message that follows that is this, right? She says, okay. Nah, everyone was gone when I got up. That's the last thing she said. And then what happens after that is everyone was gone when I got up. Sorry, chat. Like I'd screenshot these and sent it to myself. Oh yeah, everyone was gone when I got up. Okay, so she said, I wish I could see the entire video. So now she's asking, she wants to see the video, right? By the way, this is the video that the police already got. Like, the police got this shit in 4K. Like, this is if everything we're talking.
And this is exactly why I don't think Ak is guilty. She went to the police. She got a rape kit done. The police raided his crib. They took all surveillance out his crib. His surveillance video, like footage, his surveillance thing was encrypted, so the police couldn't even get into it, which is, you know, he got some top-notch security shit. But he sent his security guard, like the head of his security, to go unencrypted for the police to get all access to whatever they needed. He has been exonerated. This is why it's a civil case. For the media, I'm telling y'all need to pay attention to how the media operates. Stop trusting, and this is not about me defending DjAkademiks. I do not care about DjAkademiks. I respect him for what he started, but the minute this nigga do some foul shit, he gonna get this motherfucking work. The whole purpose of this shit is I started an independent media company to combat the lies and the propaganda and the media being able to control narratives to push agendas. That's what the fuck this shit is all about. Even when it comes to the politics, nigga, they want to control your free speech. That's why you can't post shit. Right now, election time, I know a lot about the politics. I can't post about politics on any platform except for X, formerly known as Twitter, because that's the only free speech platform. Every other platform gonna censor you. If you're censored, you don't got no rights. If they can take your free speech away, they can take any fucking right you think you got away. But anyway, the whole point of this is it's not to defend DjAkademiks. It's to combat and to show y'all how the mainstream media works. If they want you out of here, they're going to motherfucking push. And everybody that's posting about the shit without being in depth and doing research, and because I still ain't even get to the court documents yet. We got that right after this video. And then we got another video after this. It's like thorough research. If they're not doing thorough research, bro, what are you listening to them for? If they're posting the same thing every other outlet is posting, you know it's something, bro, something ain't, you know what I'm saying? I understand trending topics. You want to talk about trending topics. Yes, I get that. But when you talk about the same thing and the same notion, because y'all all got you mean to tell me all the social media outlets and all the mainstream platforms and outlets got the same motherfucking thought process when it comes to processing any type of shit? No. Everybody thought process is different. So if you running a media company and the media company, not saying you specifically or me specifically, I'm just saying, if you as a viewer is seeing that this one thing is trending and every outlet is talking about it, bro, that's skeptical. That don't mean it's skeptical. I'm not going to believe it. It just means I'm going to research it so I can figure it out myself. That's what this media shit is about. Not being able to be lied to, figuring shit out for yourself so you can motherfucking put other people on that don't know what the fuck you figured out. Because a lot of people ain't really going to be doing research. A lot of people don't think like that, bro. A lot of people they go on YouTube, they go on Facebook, they go on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I mean, X, TikTok, Instagram. They go on all those platforms to get their news. But anyway, point is, fuck mainstream media, because they all talk about the same thing. But this is just showing you how, if you really watch this whole live, It's a lot in this lie that'll make you sit there and second guess all the allegations. But the mainstream media is not covering none of that. That should tell you something. That should tell y'all something. For real.
Talk like it's in 4K, my nigga. Oh. Why am I downloading the wrong part then? I'm having computer problems now.
Nah, nigga, don't be having no computer problems, bitch. Get that shit out.
All right. So cool. She says, I wish I could see the entire video. Oh, I didn't have the right thing on my bad. I'm stupid as fuck. Oh, I said, I have no idea. I haven't watched any of it. So I'm telling her, like, bro, I haven't watched the full video of y'all doing everything. Bro, it's like, I don't know how long they were going for, bro. Like, I was just.
I can respect that. Bruh. Man, you been fucking with this girl for 2 years. Bro, all I had to see was that you was having sex, bro. I don't got to see the whole thing, bro. I don't want to see. I don't care. I don't even want to talk, bro. Just come on, bro. I don't even want to talk about all that, bro. I just know, I know what the fuck happened, bro. And gotta respect him, even though he a little weird sometimes. You feel me? Like if what he's saying is true, he kept it player, bro. He kept it player. Like you ain't gonna show no emotion now. If he would have been like. I seen, like, come on, we seen this nigga. Matter of fact, let's pause this real quick so we could show when academics, really being vulnerable. Listen, y'all gonna see, bro. Act is weird. He be begging when he love his bitch, bro. He gonna beg, bro. He gonna do the lame shit. This why I believe the nigga, bro. He be so upfront, bro. He do the lame shit for the bitch he really care about. Baby, let me see. All right, let's listen to this nigga act begging. So y'all can see how vulnerable the nigga could get. And he be transparent. Again, the nigga ain't one of them like solid stand on 10 toes type of nigga, but bro, as a man, bro, I know when the nigga telling the truth, bro. When the nigga is willing to say shit that's gonna make him look bad, or even a woman. When a person in general is willing to say shit that's gonna make them look bad just to get the truth out there, bro, that motherfucker ain't lying to me. You got the. Now I'm still look for the evidence. I need the proof. Now I'm not just gonna go off your word, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna believe him a little bit more than I'm gonna believe you until we see the proof. But let's listen to this.
Listen to the audio for yourself.
Into her.
You know that, like, I've been literally sitting here hurting and wondering why you won't come to me. You know I've been, like, begging you to come. You know I've been literally just, like, upset, hurt, damaged over you. And, like, you just ignore all that. And you're like, oh, no, the reason why I don't do that is because you got a bitch there. That's gaslighting. So, like, you don't want to.
On the contrary, though, he was dating this girl while he was cheating on her with the one who's filing this lawsuit. So this is the one who was screaming in the back on that video, who was screaming in the back, that was holding him like I'm gonna hold this information over your head type shit that made him expose it. It's the beef he had with this bitch.
Talk to me when I called you yesterday, and I called you 50 million times, and you finally answered because, like, you're whoever guy you're with, the probably said, damn, why your phone keep blowing up? You know what you fucking look at me and say, nigga, stop talking to me, I'm going on a fucking date. You know when I called you, like,
Son Joe pussy ass boy. She said, nigga, stop calling me, nigga. I'm with another nigga finna treat me right, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Nights ago, when you were at some nigga's apartment, and nigga, I watched your fucking location. You know what I was even thinking? I'm like, bro, if anytime I ever was doing bad, and you called me, nigga, I fucking ran out of there trying to get home to go talk to you, just to be like, baby, come on, you know I love you. I'm like I'm trying, nigga.
Yo, any nigga that done been there before, that ain't afraid to keep that shit 100, that they done been like this on the phone to a girl before, nigga, put a 100 in the comment section. You feel me? Oh God, now, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I done been through this shit before, man. I was young and dumb, nigga. In my 20s, bitch. I wasn't shit though. I wasn't like act. I actually was like thorough. Like I was having bitches. But I was doing bitches so wrong, I had to beg for them, especially the good ones. If I do the good one wrong, I gotta beg her. Bitch, I love you. Like what Jody said, but I lie to you because I lie to you because I love you. I tell them hoes the truth because I don't give a fuck about them.
You stayed there till 7 p.m. It just told me, it was like, bro, you have this.
Yeah, she done got dick down. Your bitch went on a date and stayed at the nigga crib till 7 a.m. Oh, he said 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
It's like, bro, you have this woman, she doesn't give a fuck about you. You gotta get over this shit. Because she's going on with her life. She wouldn't do these things to you. You're calling her. She doesn't even care to explain. She doesn't even care to whatever. My nigga, you were talking to her. This is what's like hurt me the most. You had zero fucking emotion. There's nothing that even says, baby, you know I love you. You know, like, I still want to spend my life with you, but like,
Let us know in the comments below what you
y'all see? That nigga act be really, really in his feelings about bitches. And when he in his feelings, he gonna motherfucking express himself. But you could tell he was hurt with old girl, but he was dating the shorty he loved, so he was trying to keep it player a little bit. But he been fucking with the girl on and off for 2 years. So she had a little special place in the little nigga heart. So the nigga, even though he had a girlfriend, he was still hurt. The nigga feelings was still motherfucking hurt.
Just wasn't gonna be there. Hey, let me just eat my popcorn and watch my friends fuck the shit out of this girl that I was talking to. Like, bro, no.
What I think Axe should have done though, to make, you know what I'm saying, just to be sure, since, you know,
for denying it happened. I said, I'd rather not, LOL. I'd rather not watch the video. That's what I'm trying to tell her. Like, I'd rather not watch this type of video. She says, we don't have a choice because they're going to ask me all that, and I don't remember that part. That's what she's saying. Then I said, who is they? She says, I mean.
You trying to get this nigga to live through the trauma with her. Like, yeah, I fucked your two homeboys, even though I'm lying about the fact that I didn't do it on purpose. I need you to watch the video, deal with the trauma of watching me getting dogged out by two of your homeboys from both ends, the back getting rammed in and the front of her throat getting demolished. Like, yeah, watch that just so I can motherfucking feel like I'm doing you some justice by acting like I didn't do it on purpose. No, fuck out of here.
I just mean the doctors. Then she says, I don't know how this works, if a statement has to be taken or what. I don't want any of this to happen to any other person like that. And this is what I said. I said, I'd rather be kept out of stuff like this. Def don't want to be the middle person because everybody got their sides. I talked to my homies. They said, bro, nigga, she was mad awake. She was making us take shots. Yo, she was lit as fuck. Like, she did blah, 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 blah. That's their story. I talked to her. She's like, oh, I don't remember none of this. And I'm like, okay, I'm like in a weird position. Then she says the last thing that got my fucking house raided. That's what I keep telling you. Don't invite nobody.
So he's telling you that, or telling us that his house got raided. Like, there's no case. She literally just want a money grab because she's suing him for defamation. The nigga never said her name. She jumped out the window. You know, like when a motherfucker guilty, right? When the motherfucker did something that's guilty, and then they feel bad about it, they got a motherfucking like she did what she did. She felt bad, so she tried to she playing that shit off. At the end of the day, she playing that motherfucker off. Bro, I don't believe this shit. I'm sorry, I don't.
This is why my house got raided. That's true, but it happened. See? So she's admitted it. I'm the middle person. Then she says, it's true. But it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up story. Happened at your house. I think is that the last one? Oh, yeah, well, this part.
I ain't gonna lie, that one statement right there makes that whole video that she just wrote, that she just posted, a lie.
That's true, but it happened at your house. I don't have to lie about anything or make up stories. I said, yeah, but I got no parts. This is what I'm saying. I got no parts to do with what you guys did. I got no parts to do it. Then she says to me, I guess you won't be helping me figure this out. Then she says, that's okay. I know I'll need help because this is too much for just me. I said, of course I can. I said, of course, if I can help, I will. But I was sleeping for the whole thing, LOL. I don't know what y'all interactions were. And she says, let's see what the advice. This is, bro, this is the last conversation I have with her then until she calls asking for the number of one of the other guys. And then 2 hours later, the police is trying to get the DVR. I guess she went to the cops. It's fine. But my nigga, like this, if you read the messages and you're like, oh no, she's basically saying you did some shit to her. Nigga, and where did she say I did some shit to her? Nigga, to keep it real, and this is why I'm so upset. Like not at her, I'm just upset about the situation. Because if I had saw her on video doing whatever and I never mentioned it, this would never be a thing. That was me, and I guess I got a big mouth, but I really just thought I'm being a good host. Hey, everything was cool last night. Everything y'all did, y'all was cool, right? You was straight? Yeah, everything was straight. All right. So, y'all make like a whole fucking fuck tape on my shit. Like, y'all everything's, what? Anyway, bruh, come on, dog. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's right here, nigga. It's right here. Like, there's many opportunities.
And this how the nigga really feeling. He hurt. He like, damn, bitch, I fuck with you. You do me like that?
Nigga, you don't even start a conversation by saying, I'm sorry. Terribly. Bro, you know why she's apologizing to me? Bro, I start clamming up, pause. Like, remember she wanted even a hug? Like, nigga, I'm giving her one of these. Like, bro, I'm not about to hug. Because this.
Hey, I'm going to let myself on this reaction speak because he about to say this. I'm about to say some real shit, but it's like I'm reacting to myself. But it's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to say some real shit.
It's a girl, like, you know them chicks who, like, you really locked in with? Like, I would kiss her from time to time. I ain't gonna lie. All right, now I'm kind of distant. All right, gang, I see what's up. So when she's...
I told y'all, I said that. He start acting different. That's what niggas do. When she said, I know you can't, you won't look, I know you can't ever look at me the same. She knew she fucked up. And she knew because he was acting different.
Leaving, she could tell there's an energy switch with me. I remember, like, she even told me, she's like, damn, you don't even hug me the same. Like, oh, damn, you usually get me breakfast. I'm like, no, mom's coming. Like, it's all good. That's why she's hit me with the tone. I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. I ain't mean for all that to happen. I know you can never look at me the same. Bro, if this was, oh, nigga, you did something. You know what that text would have been? Nigga, you did this to me, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, another thing y'all need to motherfucking understand when it comes to this media shit. You see, and I'm not saying academics is not bound by any contracts because I don't know. But what I'm saying is when you have an independent media company, like you the boss of your shit, like you run your shit, you can speak when things happen because you control the narrative. Well, you don't control the narrative, you control your narrative, right? So for these guys that get into shit like P. Diddy, and they got to be quiet and don't say nothing and let the courts and lawyers handle shit. First of all, I don't even feel comfortable with that. If shit don't go right, I'm gonna be mad as fuck at my lawyers. And I gotta pay these niggas? Fuck no. Bitch, I wanna own everything I'm doing. So if a motherfucker try to play with me, nigga, I already know how the fuck to go about this shit. I'm gonna be able to speak, I'm gonna be able to say what I want. Ain't nobody gonna be able to make no narratives about me about nothing. So that's I just feel like, you know, that's a good thing about him. He independent, he can control his narrative. And he ain't bound by contracts like most of these rappers and shit, or these influential people who gotta stick to a code or stick to certain things because they're getting paid by donors, investors, people who got money who just want to control them and what they do because they got influence, obviously.
I'm gonna just I just wanted to arm anybody who wants to seek knowledge and who wants to seek some information or factual basis about this situation. Yeah, there you go. You feel me? There you go.
Yeah. Shout out to Act for that, for clearing itself, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Oh shit. Yeah. All right, that was Act. Yeah, so that was academics breaking down and explaining the whole situation to us. Now let's get into the court documents. I'm sorry, y'all got the hiccups and shit. Yeah, let's get to the court documents. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not about to read all of it because it's hella documents. You know what I'm saying? I'm just about to show y'all. Now, it's hella documents now. So the first document we're gonna get into is, mind you, we talked about the lawyer earlier and how he write up all his cases to the federal government as if it's trying to garner social media attention or like public attention. So once I read this first one, y'all gonna be like, yeah, he wrote that anything that he was getting in trouble for the last time, he doing it again. And mind you, the Source magazine wrote an article about him. So the industry know what he be doing. This nigga just don't stop. All right, so let me pull it up real quick. All right, so we got. I'm gonna read the first page just to let y'all see. We not about to go through all this paperwork, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I'm about to read the first shit so y'all can motherfucking see how this nigga be typing up his shit. And he be like he flaw as hell. Like the lawyer he flaw his shit. All these rapping niggas, baby mamas. He the lawyer they looking for. All the athlete niggas, baby mamas. He the lawyer they looking for. All right, so it says T.A. Blackburn, Law PLLC, Tyrone A. Blackburn, Livingston Allen, aka DjAkademiks, and an individual, John Doe, 1 through 10, names being fictitious and used to. He got two plaintiffs, and he calling them both Jane Doe. Since when have men ever, especially when those two guys are the guys that actually had sex with the girl, actually the guys that committed the crime, since when do they get public respect for their names not being put out there? That's how you know this shit is a scam and a ploy to DjAkademiks. His name the only name mentioned. Out of three men, his name the only one name publicly mentioned. So let's read what it said. On or about July 16, 2022, the incident, the defendant Allen contacted Miss Abash and invited her to come to his house and visit him in New Jersey, even though it had been almost a year since they last saw each other. So they've been dealing with each other for 2 years, on and off, but it's been a year since they seen each other. Strike two, it don't make sense. How is the two other guys' name not being mentioned? And how they been dealing with each other on and off for 2 years, but she only seen the nigga 1 year out of the two. Miss Abash did not suspect any ill intentions and agreed. She was accustomed to visiting Mr. Allen at his home in New Jersey. So if she's accustomed to going to his house and visiting him, why the fuck she ain't go straight to his room when she got there? Why the fuck did she still sit there and kick it with his partners? Why she ain't go upstairs? And Mr. Allen would send a car to pick her up. Miss Abash lives in Pennsylvania. On the day of the incident, Miss Abash arrived to enjoy her evening. Little did she know that defendant Livingston Allen, DjAkademiks, and his two accomplices John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, they still got them keeping their names secret, but they're gonna expose their names later on. But it's like, nigga, why you starting off with them private? This is why I say, like, even though this is like federal court documents, the shit be written up like it's unprofessional. Little did she know that defendant Livingston Allen and his two accomplices, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, would drug and rape her. The morning after the incident, Mr. Bash was unaware of what happened. She only became aware after Mr. Allen showed her surveillance footage of her being sexually assaulted by John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 on his poolside deck. So you mean to tell me this nigga DjAkademiks raped you with his two homeboys and then self-snitched on himself? Even though you didn't remember, he came and showed you the footage to tell you, look what we did to you. You don't remember the other night, man? Me and my home, well, we had fun. We fucked the shit out your motherfucking ass. That what he did? He came and told on himself. So you only know about the situation because he came and showed you. He self-snitched and showed you what he did. Azabash was in shock and fearful after the reality of what occurred set in. In the aftermath, Abash, the girl, reported Mr. Allen and his accomplices' actions to the police, and the rape kit was performed, evidencing. That's what bro. That's like the worst word you could put right there. Why the fuck would you put evidencing that Miss Abash had been sexually assaulted? Since reporting the horrific rape, Miss Abash chose silence and determined silence. And remained silent. And remained silent until on or about December 30th, 2023, Mr. Allen took to social media and defamed Miss Abash. Mr. Allen accused Miss Abash of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. So you chose silence for damn near 2 years about being raped. But when he made a video speaking about the fact that you think you was raped, never exposed your name, never said anything to implicate you at all. But you as the human being, knowing, probably watching his stream, knowing that he's talking about you specifically from this situation, the world didn't know who you was, jumped out the window and decided, I'm not only going to expose myself in an attempt to clout chase, I'm going to expose myself just to try to make him look bad. And at the end of the day, the only reason why people know who you is because you jumped out the window and exposed yourself. Since reporting the horrific rapes as if it was multiple times, Mr. Bass chose silence and remained silent until by December 30th. Voluntarily maintained, wasn't present at all, participated up. This led to the spew of public slander as Mr. Allen's account of what happened spread like wildfire on multiple media outlets. As detailed below, Mr. Allen made several public statements defaming Miss Abash surrounding the events of her assault. She was filled with anger and all the suppressed painful memories of that horrific night surfaced. In her state of anger, Miss Abash released a video addressing Mr. Allen's involvement in her sexual assault. And that's where she fucked up. Because you made a video and addressed the accusations, but nobody knew who the fuck you were, bitch. You jumping out and making that video, exposed yourself. So how are you suing somebody for defaming you and nobody knew who the fuck you are? The gall and the audacity. You think you're so important. Miss Abash's account was published. Mr. Allen lashed out with false statements. Mr. Allen denied involvement, even though upon information and belief, you see in quotations, this is some bullshit. Even though upon information and belief, Mr. Allen's spermicide was discovered on the rape kit. This case happened almost 2 years ago. If the spermicide was discovered of his, especially him, the high profile case, you don't think the police would lock his ass up just to get the headline, just to get their motherfucking police station some motherfucking clout and they motherfucking police chief to get some elevation into his motherfucking or a promotion or something? You don't think that would happen? You don't think that the police would, once they raided his house and did everything that they would have done, everything to try to get him? Mr. Allen and his two accomplices, a rape kit, which publicly damaged Mrs. Abash's reputation even further. Right. It damaged your reputation because you lied. And I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure her husband, right? Because she married to a Caucasian, a white guy, right? But I'm pretty sure her husband probably thought he had like a real woman, like a real good wife, until he probably didn't know about none of this shit until she started getting all emotional about the situation and then try to tell him like it was a rape. So the guy, mind you, the guy probably, this is just my perspective. The guy probably like, nah, babe, you probably, you might not need the, you know what I'm saying? Because why you ain't put the file the charges and shit? Like, hold on, y'all, let me go pee real quick. I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on 1 second, y'all. freaky, yeah.
Head down to her toenails. Can't you wait for me backstage with her girlfriend?
Nah, shorty a freak though. Stop playing. She a freak for real, man. That's what's really going on. You know what I mean? But let's get back to it. Hold on. We at about, I think we at 8 right now. It says, so Mr. Allen and his two accomplices sexual assault severely injured Miss Abash, causing significant physical and psychological pain and suffering, loss of dignity, and invasion of her privacy. Mr. Allen's public statements added to the harm Miss Abash was already silently suffering with. I ain't gonna lie, that's all I'm about to do with these documents. It's a lot of that shit, but bro, the nigga be lying, bro. Like, how the fuck do a nigga tell a story, don't say no names, you jump out the window and say, oh, this is me, and you raped me, because the nigga never told you why he was acting funny. But you know that the nigga stopped fucking with you because you fucked his homeboys. You tried to say it was a rape. The police didn't believe you. So, when he finally comes out and you get to hear for the first time that the nigga never believed you and he know you did it on purpose and you fucked his homeboys and that's why he not fucking with you. Oh, she tight. Why wouldn't she be tight? You fucked the workers and lost the boss. She mad. But she need a bag. Plus she got a husband that's probably less than that nigga. Maybe she thinks she can get a ditty or some shit. She can goddamn pull a Cassie. Get some money out this nigga for her and her husband to live righteous. Nah, hell nah. That ain't how that shit going. That is not how that shit finna go. But anyway, the nigga Academics done recently readdressed the situation again. So let's get into that. Let's get into his reaction on the current situation and where he stands currently today.
But with that, even okay, this is the number one guy. You see me on TMZ Live. Piers Morgan wanted to holla at me. We just fucking did Flagrant. We did Full Send. I'm about to do Impulsive. Like, shit's happening. There's a lot of eyes on me. But what that means for other people is other things. And this is the only thing I could explain to y'all. If y'all looking for details of the case, I've spoken about it once. I can't speak about it again. I just can't. Like, my lawyers is going to be like, my nigga, why the fuck are you paying us mad money to just, like, fuck this shit up for us? So I can't speak about certain shit. There's videos out there of me speaking before, just truthfully and off the cuff. Also, here's the thing. The things that fall in my favor happens to be the truth, video footage, text messages, everything that the prosecutor who could have potentially looked into this all reviewed and said, oh, we don't have enough to even go forward with this. That's just the facts. Other than that, to kind of go through minute details, I would love to. You know me, I got a big mouth. I love talking. But unless I'm just an idiot who just likes wasting money, because I'm not a dummy, I can't go against what my lawyer's saying. Now, let me tell you what's going on, and the important part that I wanted to address. And this is for only the people who have been rocking with me and probably saying, this is kind of ironic. We're talking about Drake, and maybe Drake with some shit like that, and you just covered Diddy and some shit like that. Now your name is getting brought up. What's up? This is what I will say, and I hope y'all pay attention. For everybody, and including blogs, all these other media outlets, Washington Post, I see you. All y'all who said, yo, what's the comment? I have zero comment beyond what I've said before that you can use on record. I have to just go by my lawyers. Again, if I tell y'all I've been criminally clear, y'all gonna be like, well, that doesn't mean anything. All right, whatever, fuck it. So I have nothing to say to y'all. You know what I mean? At this point, it will be determined in court, and I'm very confident. Let me tell you the timeline that's led us to here. Chat, would y'all all agree that right now Academics has the most attention he's ever had probably in his career? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Just reading.
Oh, nigga, shut up, nigga. Fuck all that dick riding shit. Who cares if you stroking your own ego, bitch? Let's get to it.
It was okay. And by the way, the doctor did say, remember, he did 2 surgeries. The doctor did say that form or media person over 2 years ago, step by step, over 2 years ago. And I talk about my business. I want to say everything. But I also have to remember that my lawyers are there for a reason. Again, this is not a criminal situation. I know people are taking this to be some new situation. This situation allegedly happened over 2 years ago or about 2 years ago, something like that. This is not some new shit. This is the shit that I first brought to light by my own recognition. Like, I brought it to light. But I'm going to tell you why I brought it to light over 6 months ago, and only now the lawsuit's being filed. And this is all I want y'all can take this, whatever you think about it. I'll even be transparent as, you know, I'm excited to see how this court shit happens. I'm excited. You know why? I didn't do nothing. So, okay, let's see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure all the, you know, all these outlets that have covered, Ack has gotten sued. I hope you guys keep up with the step-by-step of how this looks, because sometimes the headline and the accusation oftentimes makes a man, especially a black man, look guilty. And no matter what he does, even if he beats the shit, even if...
I was just telling y'all that shit. This why when we watching this, we can't say he innocent, but we damn sure can't say he guilty. Just be patient. Wait till this shit unfolds. Stop motherfucking assuming or treating people as if they're guilty based off public perception in social media, mainstream outlets. That just means you'll always be led wrong. And I'm not saying everything they report is wrong. What I'm saying is, if you just believe what the fuck they reporting, when they report some wrong shit, you don't look it up and research and figure it out for yourself, you're gonna be misled every motherfucking time. And it don't take but one for you to be wrong once.
If, by the way, and it's nothing to beat because it's a civil thing. No one comes back around and says, damn, we actually fucked this nigga up and said all type of shit about him for no reason.
I just said that. The accusations are way louder than the apologies once they've already deemed you guilty before you're found innocent. You lose mad money, you lose mad opportunities, you lose business partners, you lose business, you lose everything just for the accusation. But the apology and the exoneration is not as loud as the indictment or the allegations or the lies. The lies are always way more entertaining anyway.
Let's do a little timeline. I spoke about some, and I got to be kind of vague. Again, my lawyers don't want me to speak at all, but I do want you to understand the gravity of what's going on. I spoke about this in January. No, in December. There was some, again, I can't talk about certain shit, but I spoke about it in January. I then got threats of a lawsuit because, remember, the police wants nothing to do with this. They're saying there is no crime. The cops have said, peace. There ain't no crime that we could prove. That's what they've said. We're out of this. Okay. My lawyers have been ready for a possible lawsuit. We get it. We're in the time of the shakedown. Here's what's going to be interesting. And again, I'm going to be vague, but people in the chat, y'all be smart. Okay, I got to be vague for certain type of litigation reasons because I don't.
And y'all, we just watched everything that he said prior, so y'all should be able to keep up with the vagueness. You feel me?
Don't want when I meet with my lawyers, they say, Ack, why the fuck did you do this? I don't want them to play this stream clip, okay? Do you know who's the lawyer representing whoever against me? Y'all know the lawyer?
Tyrone Blackburn.
Who y'all think that lawyer is?
Tyrone Blackburn.
Could it be a lawyer that I've covered?
Yup.
Maybe with like about 3-4 Diddy cases?
Yup.
Maybe with the T.I. case?
Yup.
Could it be a lawyer that not so long ago I did a stream putting up on the screen saying that lawyer might be out here trying to shake people down for money?
For sure.
Could it be that lawyer that's representing in this case?
Yep.
I'm asking a question. Could it be that lawyer?
It's him. Yep, it's him.
I don't even want to open the article, but could it be that lawyer?
It's definitely him. I looked it up.
Could it be that lawyer?
Yeah, it's him.
Could it be, chat, that lawyer, if he was supposedly representing some individual that had whatever claims about me, could it be that I said, and this was public 6 months ago, and that lawyer did not file a lawsuit until yesterday? Let me tell you why.
Tell us that. Why?
That lawyer, could it be? Let me say, because now I got to be very careful. Could it be, is it possible that person who really seen the money grab was really the Diddy stuff, and who was the biggest nigga covering the Diddy stuff?
Academics.
Who would that be?
Academics.
So when I was doing, and I'm doing just regular journalism, I'm not looking into it like that. But it's
you did say Lil Rod claim was sound fake though. You did say that. You said his shit sound fake. That might make the lawyer feel away. You said that, Act. I remember that.
Doing allegedly his bidding. So you claim you had a case against me for 6 months, never filed it. I'm covering another case that you also represent, so you hold off. You're like, let me not piss Ack off. Ack over here is pushing the Diddy train. He's making the wheels go in motion. Good. Okay. Could it be that after I did a stream, because I'm not paid by anybody, I don't hate Diddy, I don't have an agenda. My own agenda is to entertain fans, but to provide the truth as best as I can. About a month ago, could it be that Academics, while covering all these cases, finally said, this shit don't sound too right. Maybe this nigga is capping. Maybe he's just making shit up because he's seen some other nigga or another person do a settlement with Diddy. I started looking into many things. What did I start looking into? History's there to be seen, people. I start looking into the lawyer. Could it be? I don't know. And I have to speak this way because when you're living under threats of people who are trying to control media narratives as lawyers, I have to speak this way. Could it be that after I've covered Diddy's situation for 3 months, and on like the 4th month, I said, maybe this one guy who's saying this shit about Diddy is capping? Because look at his lawyer. Actually, let's look into the lawyer. Could it be that immediately the day after that, that lawyer allegedly reached out to some people of mine saying, if Ack continues to doubt what we are purporting against Diddy, remember, we could file a lawsuit on him too.
But I mean, like, what the fuck do Act got to do with the Diddy case? If he ain't got shit to do with the Diddy case, how the fuck you gonna sit there and make a report on him? Because he reporting about the case? The fuck?
Could that be? I'm just asking a question. I won't name no names. I'm asking a question. Could this be true? Could this be that I also, and by the way, y'all all know, let me tell you this about everybody in the industry. I'm going to tell y'all all this right now. If Ak ever goes down, y'all all go down with me. Because I hold no secrets for no one.
Y'all can't say I'll fuck with y'all. Bro, I've been at work since last night. Came home and came straight to bring y'all this shit, man. I'm still sleepy. But I got to get that shit to y'all. Anyway, let's go. You feel shit, bro.
Nobody. Could it be that the exact next day I get hit up by a private investigator that works for Diddy, alleging that maybe the same things has happened in 5 other instances? Could it be? Okay. Well, here's the thing. That case went dry. It went cold. We're now talking about Kendrick and Drake. Could it be that Akademiks is also now the main media source in between the 2 biggest rappers going at it? Could it be? Could it be that based on some of even the allegations being tossed around between 2 rappers, the Riddler and all these other things, that people are thinking there's sexually deviant things at play, that it made sense to now officially file after 6 months or 5 and whatever months, it made sense to file just yesterday? And then send it to the media outlets to purport like it's a new case. Oh, also, could it be? Could it be? Could it be?
That last example he gave, that's why I said, be wary of mainstream media, bro. Don't ever trust mainstream media. They're going to lie to you, man. They're going to lie to you. It's certain outlets that's going to be honest.
That before that person reached out to me, which, by the way, my lawyer has all correspondence. I don't read emails, so if y'all niggas send me anything about legality, that's my lawyer. You're not even talking to me. Could it be before the person said, hey, you're talking shit about my Diddy case, I could file a case on you? Okay. Could it be before that case, there was correspondence trying to get a settlement? Could it be a particular familiar trend? Let's shake him down for the money. Could it be that Akademiks told his own lawyers, I'm not giving a motherfucker shit? Could it be? I already brought the shit to the public. Why the fuck would I settle now? What do I look like, Diddy? Could it be?
He got a point. He got a point. Don't fucking settle.
Nevertheless, we are here today. The details of the case.
Settling is acceptance of guilt. Even if you ain't guilty, you just trying to pay a nigga off because you don't want the media to fuck up any business that you got going. Nigga, you settle it, bitch, you're guilty. You did it. Even if you didn't do it, you did it.
I imagine would have been fed to the media outlets to show the most salacious things to make it look very sexually deviant, very wrong. It's gonna make for the best story. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty because of my lawyers to recap each and every detail currently. I've said what I've said, but I can't speak about that again. You can go back and go watch it. What I will say is that what does the videotape says? What does the text messages say? Why did the cops look at this and literally say, we do not have a case? We don't have any instance of Akademiks on a videotape, which the tape is there. I was happy. I probably shouldn't even say it, but I'll say it. I was so happy to provide the tape to the cops. I provided my security guy to decrypt it because they claimed that they were having a hard time to do it. No, we got you. Here's my security guy. Decrypt that bitch. Let him see it. Again, I get everybody is in the mode of trying to get some bread from somebody. But I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is what I told my lawyers too. I'll tell you exactly what I told them. I said, I just covered this Diddy shit. I told him this 2 months ago or 3 months ago. Whatever, I had got something. Anyway, I said, these motherfuckers really want me to just pay them a check. But you know what pay a nigga a check to keep quiet means? That looks like you're guilty. Fuck a check, I'd rather pay y'all, even if it's more than what I pay them. Let's take this shit to court. We're here now. I have nothing more to say. If you guys want to get any comment from me, any news outlet, you can use this part of the stream. I've told Shade Room the same exact thing. If you want to be fair, go be fair. If you want to do the digging on could it be? You could do that on your own. But I have nothing more to say, and I don't think my lawyers are going to be speaking on this because at the end of the day, I hired them, and I really think I'm better at PR than them. Okay? The actual facts of the case, I have no.
Hey, that nigga act. He on some shit like, boy, fuck what y'all talk about. Boy, I ain't did nothing. I ain't going to jail. I ain't with it. And guess what? I ain't giving you shit, bitch. You know what you gonna have to do? You gonna have to. It's a pleasure. I'm doing good today. I just got off work, but I had to come bring y'all some content. You feel me? So we getting it in. You feel me? I'm gonna jump off this after this one. I'm coming right back. We gonna do that Drewski reaction that could have been record shit. So if y'all fuck with that, come back. We gonna come back. But yeah, we about to end this. We got to wrap this one up, and we gonna be back, man. So tune in, Miss Emma. Yeah, Queen. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in to Slum World Network, man. Checking in. You already know. Thank y'all for fucking with Section 8. You feel me? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Project Slumlord, king of the motherfucking slum business, man. And look, I'm coming right back with another one. We got this Drewski could have been reaction. Man, y'all come tap in, man. Fuck with your boy. Matter of fact, y'all gotta, for that reaction, bro, y'all gotta go to Kick. I'm only gonna stream that on Kick. So if you're not on Kick, man, go to Kick, man. That's where it's at. I'm be on Kick and Twitch, honestly. Kick and Twitch. So tap in. Till next time, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Project Slumlord. Big 36, shit. King of the slum shit. Slum Worldwide. Slum World Network. Slum World Media. Bitch, everything slum, bitch. Let's go.
Made it out the slums, you a slum lord. New crib in Atlanta came with heated floors.